Hello, everybody, and welcome back to World of Movie Melee. I am your host, Kaleb Koho, for what is sure to be a fun one. Today, two members of our writing team go head to head, and that put a lot of stress on the rest of us. Joining me today is Dylan Van Thine as Menchaca takes on Adelaide. Spence, how you feeling?
Yeah, it should be a good one. I know they're both looking to get some redemption after round one of the tournament didn't really go their way, but both very solid competitors, and I'm excited to see how they play today.
Absolutely. Last time we saw Adelaide Spence, they took on they played the play-in, came second to Zach Shelton, came into the tournament, lost to Matt Cuellar. And we had Mark Menchaca come into the tournament. Close game with Igor Kosik. Both competitors proving themselves time and time again. Great players going head to head today. So we'll go ahead and we'll bring in our first competitor. That's the word I meant to say. Adelaide Spence with their manager Cameron Holson. How are you guys feeling about taking on Mark Menchaca today?
You're muted.
You are muted.
I am feeling great because my last match I actually beat Zach Shelton. Very good victory. I don't think Koho mentioned. I think me and Mark are weirdly similar players, not in knowledge, but I think we both put a lot of ourselves into the game. Sometimes too much. Or it's like, wow, I spent 20 hours watching shitty movies and nothing matters. And we'll see how that goes today. We have like nothing in common otherwise, which I think is like, we'd be good teammates, Mark. What if you just like jump ship and join like the cooler faction? We have more Canadians, which I know you're a fan of.
I was going to say, I spent 20 hours watching shit movies and nothing mattered. Feels like it would be a really good tagline for Multiplex entertainment as a whole. But regardless, Spence has shown a lot of improvement in their game over the past little while. Hopefully we can keep that trend going. Musicals are fun. Sports are for nerds.
There's math in sports, you fucking loser.
All right, we're gonna take out Cam. We're gonna bring in Mark Menchaca as manager, Scott Harvey. Spence is right. I forgot to mention that you played Jack Paycheck and they played they played Zach Shelton. So you guys are both coming off wins. How are you feeling playing Adelaide Spence?
I think it's interesting. Adelaide said I don't think we share a lot of commonality moves. Like clearly from what we chose. But I don't know. Also, we joined team together. I think Jake would murder me, just at least immediately. There's no way he would be really upset.
Yeah, Mark got a win, obviously, in his last match, which I think had been a long time coming for him because he really had some close and tough defeats before that. But, a win can cure everything. And I kind of feel like that's the case with Mark. And, tonight we have the chance to build a streak, and I think Mark's going to do that.
For sure. So we'll take,
isn't one win already a streak?
Round number one, which works like this. You're each going to get 8 questions from 8 different areas within the realm of general movie trivia. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats of the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
This is the 4th match today. What are we doing with our lives?
That'd be true. All right, your first question will cover the category of music. What 1980 film takes place at New York School for the Performing Arts?
Koho, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. I was just testing to see how bad the delay is. It's not great.
This is a little bit of a delay. I can feel it personally. I feel like I'm doing my best to like time it out well.
Right.
But, we'll see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we will start with Spence.
I put the Blues Brothers. I know I'm wrong. I have no clue.
We'll go to Mark.
As a loss too. I said Flashdance.
Both incorrect. We're looking for fame. So no perfect rounds as we move to the second question.
Which will come in the category of war. Dr. Zhivago takes place in what country?
Would you like to be a doctor? Is that like a title you'd like to have?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I'm sure my patients would probably not like it.
As a Dead Ringers fan, you'd be a great doctor.
I feel like Dr. Dylan's like a good name, or like Dr. Valentine. I don't know, both are pretty good. I don't
They
know.
just walk in
5,
dressed up exactly like this,
4,
and they'd be like, "Fuck."
3, 2, 1. Heads down. We're gonna go to Mark.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen this one. I said Germany.
We'll go to Spence.
It's hard to be Jewish in Russia, yo.
Russia is correct. So Spence will take the 1-0 lead as we go to the third question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who recorded the song End of the Road for the film Boomerang?
Yeah, you might need to leave and come back after this question.
Have you heard of this movie, Mark?
Yeah,
No.
by the way, I think so.
Okay, thank you.
I have.
5, 4,
Okay, Dylan.
2, 1. Hands down. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go to Spence.
Lincoln Park.
We'll go to Mark.
No!
I know that wasn't it. I said Rob Thomas.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Boys to Men. Boys to Men. All right, so we'll move on to your fourth question, which comes in what category, Dylan?
Comes in the category of directors. Who directed 127 Hours?
That's a lot of hours.
Yes. That was
There's-
how long your lag was before you reset. Fun fact. Boom. Callbacks.
Boom. I have been properly roasted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Spence.
This is the best writer's meeting we've ever have. Danny Boyle.
We'll go to Mark.
It's a simple joke sometimes. Just go Danny Boyle.
Danny Boyle is correct. 2-1 Spence's favor as we move to the next question, the category of action adventure. What profession did Robert have before getting thrown into a government conspiracy in Enemy of the State? You don't have those moments where you say a word and then you like your whole brain questions the reality of that word, even though you've said it a lot.
Yes.
And you're like, is that really how you say it? That's just what happened to me when I said the word conspiracy.
Oh, really?
I just like weirdly, my brain was like the letter N in conspiracy. You've never really thought about that, right? So I'm just like all falling apart now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's weird. I don't know, man. Pens down. We'll go to Mark.
Lawyer.
We'll go to Spence.
Electrician.
Lawyer is correct. So Mark ties us up 2-2 as we move on to your next question. In what category?
Will come in the category of comedy. In Young Frankenstein, Inspector Kemp has a fake body part where on his body?
Oh man, you can like tell the difference when you're like lagging and when you're not, and like it feels like wet. I feel like less stressed right now. So I'm just
I don't want to jinx anything.
Are you
but
asking
doing
for like
good so
what
far.
fake body part he has, or just like?
Yes. Sure.
Okay, that was just like.
Well, that was clear. 5,
Look, where on his body? Like it was like, oh yeah, he has it
2,
like
1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Spence.
hand.
We're gonna go to Mark.
Right up, both wrong. Hand.
Both incorrect. We're looking for arm. Arm.
Can I make a fandom challenge?
No. Your penultimate question will come in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who plays Sam Bell and all his clones in Moon?
This has been a good time so far.
Yeah, I think it's been a delightful time at the old
Yes.
Offrey tonight. Yeah,
You couldn't tell that this is the fourth match we've recorded today.
not at all.
We're
I
just
said
firing
in
on
the
all
last one.
cylinders.
I said in the last one where it's like if you can like watch what I'm wearing and piece together what I'm saying, and you can probably figure out what 4 matches were filmed today. 5,
Track the light and
4,
Ko's eye, see which one it is in order.
2,
Where does he die?
1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Mark,
Excuse me. Sam Rockwell.
and we'll go to Spence.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell's correct. We are tied 3-3 going into the final question. In what category, Dylan?
In the category of mystery/thriller, who plays fashion designer Birdie J in Glass Onion?
You guys gonna kill me? I may have to take another pause. It'll be all right.
Oh no. Did it
Yeah.
get bad again?
No, it's just I'm running it off my hotspot on my phone, and my phone's at 4%. So we gotta plug that in.
Shoot.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Is it plugged in?
5, 4, not yet. 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Mark's first repeat.
Who plays fashion designer Birdie J in Glass Onion?
To be fair, we've gone about 5 minutes. It was at 8% before, so it's just chugging along down the thing. It'll make it to the end of the round, not to the end of the match. Especially if Spence keeps throwing fake challenges.
It's fair.
But
Have you ever eaten glass?
I have not. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Pens
Pens
down.
down, and we'll go to Spence.
Round 1 had me sweating. Kate Hudson.
And we'll go to Mark.
Holy shit. Kate Hudson.
Damn.
Kate Hudson is correct. So we're all tied 4-4 as we get out of round number 1. Brent Campus, we get into round number 2. All right, we are all tied up 4-4 coming out of round number 1. But Anthony Campus, we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. And it works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the level wheel from wheeltoside.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt for multiple choice, but D values it down to being only worth 1 point. You can spin again if you don't like what you land on the first time, but you're stuck with it if you land on the second time. There are steals in this round, so be aware. Your categories on the wheel tonight are musicals, football movies, 90s, scores of soundtracks, animation, sports, family, and 80s. We'll be bringing in Mr. Scott Harvey since Mark is the higher-ranked competitor. Would you like to go first or defer to Spence?
I don't think there's any reason to not go second, right?
No, not really.
All right, we'll go second.
All right, so we'll bring in Mr. Holtzman for what will be Spence's first spin at the wheel.
Y'all are so boring. Do something original.
Do you land on sports? Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Now, Adelaide, I am but a simple lawyer from Tennessee.
Fuck that noise.
All right, you'll be stuck with whatever you land on the spin, and you land on
Yeah.
Spence.
Spence, I think you should take general animation and.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, I appreciate the very subtle reference there, Dylan. Well done.
No problem.
We'll take away Mr. Holtzman. And Dylan, you want to go ahead and give Spence their questions in animation?
All right. Sure thing. So your first question in the category of animation, Spence. In The Iron Giant, after the giant is destroyed, Hogarth is sent a package of what part of the giant?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, a bolt, B, a nut, C, a screw, or D, a wire.
Oh my god, that is so much worse than I imagined. oh my god, I have to be a man and no construction now. Fuck. Read the options.
All right, your options again are A, bolt, B, nut, C, screw, or D, wire.
Bolt.
That is incorrect. Mark for the 1 point steal. Is it A, bolt, B, nut, C, screw, or D, wire?
Yeah, it's got those things so you can screw it in, so it's a screw.
That is correct for 1 point.
I knew it was the long one. I didn't know which long one it was.
Your second question. What animated film features a voice cast that includes Kristen Wiig, Benjamin Bratt, and Steve Coogan?
Is he in that? Oh no, that's the character name. What the fuck am I thinking of? Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Despicable Me 2, B, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, C, The Secret Life of Pets 2, or D, Horton Hears a Who.
D.
That is incorrect. Mark for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Despicable Me 2, B, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, C, The Secret Life of Pets 2, or D. Horton Hears a Who?
Go with Despicable Me 2.
That is correct for another 1 point
Yeah.
steal. Third question. In Anastasia, what item of Anya's does Dimitri show to Marie to convince her she's the real Anastasia?
Oh my god. Semi-specific, I'm guessing. Or like a
We need an answer.
multiple choice. Damn it.
Your options are A, a necklace, B, a doll, C, a diary, or D, a music box.
Music box.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was answer jewelry. I'm glad I didn't.
Your fourth question. What is the profession of Derek, the man Susan was supposed to marry in Monsters vs. Aliens?
Oh my! I'm fucking falling apart today. Weatherman.
That is correct for 2 points. So now your final question in this category. Who voices Drix in Osmosis Jones?
Oh my god. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Bob Balaban, B, Alan Arkin, C, Rick Moranis, or D, David Hyde Pierce.
D.
That is correct for 1 point.
Fuck.
Right, so at the end of Spence's turn, they get the score up to 8. Mark with those steals gets the score up to 6 as we bring back the wheel and Scott Harvey for Mark's spin at the wheel. And on the 1980s, would you like to keep it or spin again?
We can spin that again, probably, right? It's not terrible, but
Yeah, I feel better with something else.
okay, we'll spin again.
And you'll be stuck with whatever you land on this spin. And you'll be receiving questions in the category of family. Family.
All right, just get the lead. You're only down 2.
All right.
So we'll take Scott.
Keep.
I'll go ahead and give you your questions in the category of family. Your first question. Who plays Ian Hawke, the CEO of Jet Records, in 2007's Alvin and the Chipmunks?
David Cross.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What is the profession of John Candy's character in Home Alone?
Man, I'm really not 100%. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, police officer, B, janitor, C, mailman, or D, musician.
Check out for musician.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question in the category of family. What family film focuses on an attempted peace treaty between the U.S. Army and a Vietnamese village, which is brokered by the Army offering the village a large elephant?
I don't know why I think this should be obvious. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Operation Dumbo Drop, B, Larger Than Life, C, The Wild Thornberrys movie, or D, The One and Only Ivan.
I wasn't sure if this was the plot to this movie. Operation Dumbo Drop.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Your penultimate question in the category of family. In Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, what is the first name of the child played by Paris Themen?
Well, yeah. I think it's gonna help. It'll minimize it. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Augustus, B, Mike, C, Charlie, or D, Veruca.
Well, Probably should have gone for it and say Veruca.
That is incorrect. Special chance for 1 point steal. Your options are A. Augustus, B. Mike, C. Charlie, or D. Veruca.
Augustus?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for B. Mike.
Okay.
What?
Mark. And your final
I'm
question
very
in the category of
confused, too.
family. Which 2000s family film will you find a creature known as the incredibly deadly viper, which is actually the most friendly species in the animal kingdom?
Incredible deadly viper. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, B. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, C. The Cat in the Hat, or D. The Spiderwick Chronicles.
Repeat the options.
Your options again are A. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, B. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, C. The Cat in the Hat, or D. The Spiderwick Chronicles.
Let's go with the Spiderwick Chronicles.
That is incorrect. Spence the chance for 1 point steal. Your options are A. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, B. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, C. The Cat in the Hat, or D. The Spiderwick Chronicles.
B.
That is
Boy.
correct for the 1 point steal.
Yeah.
So at the end of round number
yes.
2, I have Mark in the lead with 10. Spence right behind with that steal at 9. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the new and improved Pick Your Poison round. And it works like this. You're each going to get a chance to draft yourself 4 categories from the 8 on the board. Once a category is gone, it is belong to the person who drafted it. The other person cannot draft that category. Once you've drafted 4 categories, you will be able to choose what category you'd like to assign to what point value between 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. We go until there's a mathematical elimination and a winner. Any questions as we get to round number 3? All right, and your categories that you could draft from tonight are drama, directors, westerns, crime, Oscars, romance, classics, and music. We'll go ahead and bring in the managers. And Mark, since you are in the lead, you get to pick your category first.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe crime.
Yeah, that's the best one here.
All right, crime.
All right, Spence.
Hey, Olson, what do you think I should start with?
I'm thinking maybe directors.
I was thinking the same thing. Agree with that.
Just 'cause of the things I know we want early, that's the thing I feel like Mark was maybe the most likely to possibly take.
Yeah.
Directors.
Directors.
Okay. Back to you, Mark.
Drama.
Yeah. You should probably.
I know nothing there is great, but yeah,
Yeah, like drama is probably what we gotta go with.
drama.
All right, back to Spence.
Romance.
Sure. Romance.
All right, back to Mark.
Want to go music?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a crapshoot from here on out, man.
Yeah, let's go with music.
You know, I'm studying for nothing. Fuck. Okay. Has he taken drama yet?
He has.
Yep.
Spence,
Okay.
the options we have are westerns, Oscars, and classics. So classics.
I guess.
You
Classics.
are a co-host on a show where you watch classic movies every week.
So is Koho. You see him hitting classics questions?
Oh, is it
I don't play.
You did, and you didn't do well.
All right, back to Mark.
So sorry, what's left? Westerns and
Westerns.
Oscars.
Yeah.
Let's go with westerns. Right.
It'd be the best shot at hitting something. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and,
Alright.
and Spence, you
Thank
have the category of
Christ.
Oscars. All right, so Spence, since you are behind, well, first we'll take the managers out, and Spence, since you're behind, you'll be choosing your categories first. What category would you like to take, and at what point value?
So Holton, I'm thinking either just crapshoot Oscars 1 right now, or shoot romance for 4 and just use my repeats and try to get a lead. So option 1 or option 2. Okay, I'll go Oscars 1 for now.
All right, Oscars for 1 point. Your question is: who won Best Actress for films released in 1999?
Right? No. Oh. Is it? Was it? Oh no, it was right? I think it was 99. Hillary Swank.
That is correct for 1 point.
I finally hit
And
that
since we are
fucking name.
tied and Mark has more questions, we bounce back to him.
I suppose. Let's do music for 1. I guess, yeah.
All right. So then your 1 point question in the category of music. Who plays Ludwig von Beethoven in Immortal Beloved?
Okay. What is that? Say
5.
Anthony Hopkins.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Gary Oldman.
Okay.
All right. So we will go back to Spence for their next question. What category would you like to take, and at what point value?
I'll take classics for 2 and Prey.
All right. Your 2 in the category of classics is: what classic film features performances by Vivien Leigh, Kim Hunter, and Carl Malden?
Oh, fuck. I can only think of the Carl Malden's in so many movies. What else is Vivien Leigh? Fucking On the Waterfront. I don't know.
It's incorrect. We're looking for A Streetcar Named Desire. Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we will bounce back to Mark for his next question. What point value would you like to take, and at what category?
Man. Hate this. Let's just go 2 for Westerns.
All right. So your question in the category of Westerns. Who plays William Blake, an accountant on the run in Dead Man?
Oh. This is going so well. Yeah.
5.
No point in using repeats on a movie I haven't seen. Say Robert Mitchum.
That is incorrect, though he is in the movie, but we were looking
Yes.
for Johnny Depp. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So we will go back to Spence. What category would you like to take, and at what point value?
Holtzman. Yeah, foreign romance. Prey is 21st
All
century.
right. All right, Spence, your 4-pointer in the category of romance. In Love and Basketball, what specifically causes Quincy to leave the NBA during his 5th year?
Oh my god. Okay. What specifically? His mom dies?
That is incorrect. We're looking for a knee injury. A knee injury.
Fuck. Okay.
So we will bounce back to Mark. What category would you like to take, and at what point value?
Take your 4. Take your 4. Let's balance it out. Sunday.
Wait, so I guess if I hit my 4, do I win?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, trying to just think again.
Okay. God, I hate this. I hate
Come
this.
on.
What?
Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, let's fuck it. I'm gonna hate if I know the other one. I'm gonna go 4 for crime.
4 for crime. All right.
So your question. In Collateral, Vincent offers to spare the life of the owner of the jazz club if he answers a trivia question about what musician?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Second repeat.
In Collateral, Vincent offers to spare the life of the owner of the jazz club if he answers a trivia question about what musician?
That's a jazz guy. He's the only one I know.
5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna say Charlie Parker.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Miles Davis.
Damn it!
All right. So we bounce back to Spence, who has to take their 3 in the category of directors to take a lead. If they miss, then Mark will get a chance to answer his 3 in drama. If both miss, we are looking at sudden death. All right, Spence, your 3-pointer in the category of directors. What 90s film was the final one to be directed by Alan J. Pakula? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That's your first repeat.
I was muted. Fuck. Oh shit.
What 90s film was the final one to be directed by Alan J. Pakula?
That was scary. All right. Did he do anything after that? The Pelican Brief.
That is incorrect. We're looking for The Devil's Own. The Devil's Own. So
Okay.
here's
Do
the
that one.
situation. Mark is going to answer his 3 in drama. If he hits, he wins the match. If he misses, we are looking at sudden death. Go ahead and give him his question, Dylan.
Dylan is muted.
Yep.
You right.
Pretty
All right,
mean.
your question in the category of drama. In American History X, Danny and Derek's father had what profession?
You know what? I'll save it if I need it. I believe he was a cop.
We are going to sudden
What?
death. The answer was firefighter.
Let's go!
Oh my god! What the hell?
So,
Mark, we can hold the writers hostage. We can do this forever.
all right, we are going to sudden death. First person to take a lead wins. Your first question. What kind of location do we first see the dude in The Big Lebowski? You don't even want to breathe during something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will go to Spence.
Grocery store?
We'll go to Mark.
I said a bathroom.
And your winner, the Vatriarch, Adelaide. And the answer is a grocery store. What a game, Dylan.
Yeah, really right down to the wire there. Both, I think, not getting the categories that I think they would have wanted in round number 2, but I think both playing pretty solid. Yeah, good match all around.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and we'll start post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Mark Menchaca. That just like kind of looked like a game that just kind of was out of your wheelhouse. It seemed like both of you just kind of started dropping points as we got through. It's just a lot of movies that just didn't quite fit into the wheelhouse of either of you. How are you feeling?
I mean, I feel the way I usually feel after a loss. You know, it's just like, God, man. I wish that would done. You know, I do about the same as I did round number 1 happens. I just keep getting family. I don't know what it is, or I think the last couple of times I picked it, so it's like what, but and like I performed mediocrely in that category. I was able to get some steals out of animation. That was cool. And I got to be honest, like even though I know it's random, I absolutely know it's random, but holy shit, I felt targeted by that pick your poison round. Like it's literally all of my worst categories and crime. Like what was that? But you know, just I don't know, like Spence was able to pull it out, and you know, go for Spence. You know, I guess I'll see who Spence plays next, I guess.
Well, that does end your season here in singles. Is there anyone you are hoping to face when you come back next season?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody I can beat. Yeah. Holy shit.
It's fair. Well, we hope to see you again next season. We're excited to see you play again. And we'll bring in our winner today. I think surprising themselves, Adelaide Spence. I think that's, I'll just be real honest, one of the worst performances I've ever seen in a win. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. A lot of questions that you just didn't know, and just it kind of came down to the luck of guessing and the luck of draw. How are you feeling?
It doesn't matter by an inch or a mile. I beat the mustache rider. That's all that I give a fuck about today.
I'm going to say 2 things here from a managerial perspective. Number 1, Spence, good job. You won. Number 2, don't ever pull shit like that again. Answer questions correctly or I'll beat you with a shoe. Continue.
That's new. That's a
That
new.
was for my boy
that
Jack.
That is a new
A
threat.
player.
Jack's gonna hate you for that comment. Well, with that win, you do survive to play another day in the season. In fact, we know who you will be playing next. You will be playing
Scully.
No, not Thomas Scully. Stop manifesting this. You will be playing in your next match. The one of the more recent titles challengers, Ryan Payne. How are you feeling about playing Ryan Payne?
Yo, I'll be ending the year 4 and 6. That feels pretty good. Here's like, I think there's days where I can do pretty well against Ryan. Ideally, it's not today. In like 2 weeks, maybe we'll see what happens. I want to study good movies, Ryan. So if you can give me shit that isn't video game movies or 90s black cinema or like non-fandom comic book movies, I could be nice. I could like give you some good shit too.
Stop listing things for people to give you in matches.
Okay, he's used 3 strengths in 3 years. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win. We're gonna let you guys fight somewhere else. Thank you guys so much for watching Movie Melee. I think this was a very close game and one that, at least for us, was kind of thrilling to watch. For everyone here, that has been Mark, that has been Spence, that has been Scott, that has been Cam, that has been Dylan, I have been Caleb, and this has been Movie Melee. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
Bye.